That was scary. Let's see. Let me sit up straight here. Oh, whoa. I just caught my phone. Hey, guys. FullMetal14 here. We just finished the Ghost from the past live stream, just a second ago. Little recap for you guys. Yeah. Oh, man. Nothing like the smell of brand new children's trading cards. Yeah, we pulled some stuff. I wouldn't say necessarily high price stuff. We pulled some stuff I wanted, which is, hey, that's the point of the game, right? Hopefully you get something you want. Oh, yeah. But yeah, this is the stuff that's probably competitive that most people want. This is the stuff I wanted. The main stuff. Time Thief Winder, I'll take it. I'm literally building a Chaz deck versus one of my friends today. So to pull Armed Dragon level 10, I'm supposed to duel my buddy. He doesn't like being on YouTube and Twitch and on video, so don't ask to see him duel. He doesn't like talking either, loudly. Don't ever ask to see him on this channel. He's told me plain as day, never gonna happen. I even offered, he's a much better duelist than me, and he's funnier too. I even offered him, I was like, hey man, here's $100. Come on my channel for 5 minutes. He's like, no, not gonna happen. So yeah, even bribery won't work on this guy. He has the true heart of a champion. He's good. He knows everything about not coming on camera. Tribute to the Dune. That's one of the rarest cards in the game. I know, but anyway, these are the cards I liked. Yeah, Mass Change is valuable, at good rarity. So, yep. And there we go. Gear Town. I like the Gear Town rarity bubble. Anyway, important news. Enough about what happened last live stream. Let's discuss real life. I feel like this stream needs some music. Okay. I'm going to play a song to get me in the right good frame of mind. Ready? Oh boy. Okay, and I need just a snippet of the song. And of course, I don't want to talk during the song because I may have to edit over it. Anyway, here's the song. I'm quite serious. Yeah. So. This is such a serious channel update, guys. I was doing so good. You ever have something happen that's not in your control? That's basically what's... So, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I don't even want to say what the news is. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just be honest. Things aren't going good. Not for me. obviously things are pretty good for me. I've returned to YouTube. I feel, man, since I came back, because I came back like 10 days exactly before July 4th. And I'm so proud of myself, like seriously. Breaks from YouTube and a lot of, I do some just, sometimes I take breaks for no reason. And it's just like, well, technically there's a reason. Fun story. I've never told this on my YouTube channel. This is an absolutely true fact. And today I just happen to be in the right mood to tell you guys the truth. 80%, so 4 out of 5, times, 4 out of 5 times, 80% of all the hiatuses, the hiatuses I take are for one reason. You'll notice some of the hiatuses last like 2 weeks. Some hiatuses will last 2 months. Some will last a year and some change. And 80%, 80% of all the hiati I take. Oh, let me pause this music because I don't want to have to repeat myself. But yeah, 80% of all the hiatuses I take are for one reason. I got a girl. Guys. That's it. That's the whole thing. Literally, the first hiatus I ever took on this channel wasn't because I'm depressed or, oh, I'm so sad about how the channel's going, or oh no, this happened at work. I'm feeling stressed out and I can't YouTube anymore. No. I literally 3 days before I took the hiatus, I got with this one girl. I kind of wrapped up what I was doing in some of my LPs, and boop, the girl I dated on my first hiatus, she never found out I have a YouTube channel. She never found out. Again, these are facts. 80% of the reason I take hiati, I got a new girlfriend. That's number one. Yeah. So, if you're a long-term fan of this channel, and you've been wondering, like, oh, sometimes he'll post like for like 3 months at a time. Sometimes he'll post for like about a month in a row, and then he'll just stop. And sometimes he'll post, fairly regularly, and then just kind of disappear. He'll be like a ghost from the past. Yeah. I mean, literally, it's not bipolar disorder. It's not laziness. It's not. Actually, that second one might be semi-laziness. It's not. Yeah, it's not bipolar. It's not laziness. It's not like, oh, I had to pick up an extra job. Well, actually, that third one, that's a valid excuse. I've had to, picking up a second job, or being overstressed at one job. Because I've said this before. I really don't like to pollute my content with the negativity. Although Pokemon the trading card game, we made an exception for that Let's Play. And the salt flowed and it was beautiful. But yeah, just to let you guys know, 80% of all the hiati I ever took or ever will take, one reason. See, I got a new girl. These are the facts. I've never said it before. I don't know why I'm saying it now, but now you guys know. So if you don't like that I disappear whenever I get a girlfriend, feel free to unsubscribe now. Because obviously I've been running my channel the same way for the past 6 years. And it's not going to change tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Those are just the facts, boys and girls. So here's the deal. Everyone in a relationship is different. When I get in a relationship, right, I'm pretty different. So, for example, in the middle of the stream, I was just like, hang on, let me get the Seto Kaiba jacket. That was last stream. I was just like, hey, we're doing a card opening. Let me wear the card opening uniform, which is literally this hoodie. But here's the thing, guys. I don't let Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon or any one thing consume my life. Except my girlfriend at the time, my girl, or my, whoever I'm with. Whenever I'm like at the serious stage of a relationship, yeah, I basically go full tilt, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you a direct example. I'm watching her kids, if she's got kids. I'm washing her dishes. I'm helping every single way I can. I didn't expect this to turn into like a relationship definition stream, but yeah, there's been no change. Mass change, funny. There's been no change in how I approach any of my personal relationships. With my personal relationships being intimate relationships. There's never been a way high school, etc. I've always approached my personal relationships, like I said, personal, intimate, personal. It's the same thing. The same way. You know what I mean? Long story short, I look at how much time I've got. For example, I've been doing good. I've been updating the channel. I'm updating you guys right now. This is good. This is something I've never done before. This is healthy, normal, right? I've never told you guys about the relationship thing until right now, though. That's unhealthy. That's what we call lack of communication. But at the same time, I'm the content creator. I've got certain things I don't want you guys to know until I think you're ready to know. And the other thing is, you guys, the viewers, you don't need to know everything. In fact, I demand that you don't know everything about what's going on with FullMetal 14. That being said, there is a pretty important channel update. And it's not a girlfriend this time, but it is the presence of a girl. This girl is, unfortunately, man, it sucks too, because last weekend, you guys know how I've been saying, I've been working with this friend of mine. She lives about an hour that way, and she's gonna come, one weekend, and we're just gonna record some videos. We're gonna have a new voice on the channel. Like, you guys know how I've been talking about that and planning for that, and I've been building her. Her voice is really, really, really quiet. This friend I'm talking about, over there. And like, her voice is really, really, really quiet. I've been working on, elevating her voice up here, and maybe just kind of keeping it normal here. But then when something exciting happens, maybe put it right here. Put it right here. So people know we're excited. Because if you just keep your voice right here, people are gonna think like you're depressed or you don't really care about the game. Which is kind of weird. But yeah, I've been working with her voice modulation and some uniform, etc. And again, she only likes she only knows of the anime, and not all the anime. She only knows of like the main. She knows Yugi One Battle City. She watched all 6 episodes of Kaiba and Yugi. You know, as a kid, she watched all 5 episodes of Yugi versus Pegasus, which that's important. Anything else? Again, she missed a lot in between. She never watched season 5. Yeah, yeah. This person I'm talking about, who I had planned bringing in, uh, her history's different than mine, but it's interesting. Her perspective on the game. She doesn't collect, by the way. She doesn't collect cards. What's funny though is like she used to go to high school with me over there, and like I would obviously I'm the collector, um, semi-competitive, but I would literally sometimes in high school I would build a deck for her and bring it, and she would defeat everybody at the lunchroom table, and even my deck. Obviously I built her deck, so you would think the deck I built would specifically counter hers or be better. She's got she's got the perfect drawing luck. You know what I mean? You know how Yugi has like not necessarily hard the cards, but he just like he's a pretty good drawer. You know what I mean? And so is Kaiba for that matter. You know how they just like you know they're not perfect, but you know how their opening hand like looks pretty stacked. Whoa! Speaking of stacked, look at that. Yeah, that is a pretty good opening hand. Because I can search Umi. Yeah, I guess I'm a better drawer than I thought. And what's this trap? Ah, nice. Yeah, yeah. And what's the next card I draw? Bro, that was a great going first hand. But long story short, I messaged her the news this morning about what's going on in my personal life. And the personal life issue is not as like, oh man, devastating, as you might think. The problem is this house is about to get very loud. And I know I'm loud. And I know I yell in some of my YouTube videos. The volume's adjustable, folks. I've said this from the beginning. What I mean by the house is about to get loud. Right now, take a listen. Take a listen. Tell me what you hear. I'm going to mute my phone. Okay, now tell me what you hear. I'll give it 60 seconds. Of course, Discord. What do you? Stop ruining the magic. Okay, we're going to mute Discord. All right, let's start the timer again. Tell me what you hear on your headphones that you're listening to right now in the comments below. Starting, we're at the 19-minute mark now. Go. nice and quiet right now in this house. It's currently nice. Quiet. It's not completely. It's not completely quiet. All the time. But it is peaceful. Yeah, that's all gone, man. So what's happening? Is my ex-wife moved back in with me? No. Fear not. The ex-wife is long since been. Let's not talk about the ex-wife. Have I ever talked about the ex-wife on this channel? Yeah. Uh, moving on. Back to let's focus on the here and now. Let's focus on today. Let's focus on the important update. Because I told you guys this is an important update. This is important. This is important. Well, let's cut right to the chase. No, let's build it up slowly. Let's build it up slowly. So I made my points. The girl I was working with to take over my YouTube take over. I use that loosely. My YouTube channel. She's good. Nothing's wrong with her. Everything's fine. I'm gonna keep working with her. Problem is, we're gonna have to relocate the stream location here. Why would I have to do that? Well, so as I was saying, pretty quiet. Well, it's peaceful, quiet. Back to school is getting ready to start, folks, in whatever area of the country you're in. Yeah. I like back to school. You get a lot of rowdiness, a lot of children playing, children meeting new friends. It's exciting. It's expensive. If you're a parent, or you've ever been a parent, or you give child support to your ex-wife, or if you don't give child support, on the books, on the court documents, but you still give child support, you know what I mean? You don't have to go to the courts to give your baby mama's child support. I've been supporting my child and my ex-wife a long time. Ever since she let me get to know her. But yeah, long story short, guys, we got a visitor. It's Diego, but it's fine. Long story short, guys, let me get Diego. This is an important discussion, and it's funny. This is actually going to save me a lot of time because I need to tell him the same thing I'm about to tell you guys. You're back. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is important. You just came to bring that by, or you gotta go? No, no, no. Oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah. So my mom, well, you can just sit wherever. I got lots of stuff in my chair. I'm actually not gonna move it this time. I mean, you can grab that chair, the swivel one, or whatever. I don't care. You can sit right there. But yeah, like, dude, my mom left this on the fridge in there, and I was just like, oh, she left this. I'm like, holy. You know what I'm saying, bro? I was just like, oh my god. So, yikes. You know what I mean? What do you think, Diego? I just finished opening this right now for YouTube. Yeah, goes from the past, and yeah, that's wild, huh? Yeah. So, long story short, you know what I mean. Me and putting all that stuff on Facebook, I might not be able to do that anymore. Which is it's fine, but it's just like, you know, yeah, kind of changes things. Also, I might be looking to move out. Huh? Who? Oh, Elizabeth? The mom? What? What are you talking about? She's gonna look for no. I heard what you said. She's gonna look for a way out. Huh?
Let her move out and let her move in. That's what I was thinking.
Wait, my mom moved out? My mom's a nice lady. She's not stupid. You know, as entertaining as that would be, for my mom to move out, pay all the bills here, let Elizabeth take over. Elizabeth doesn't have a job right now, and yabba yabba dabba do. You know, that's highly optimistic, my friend. I like your hopes and dreams. Hey, you know what? Hopefully, that's exactly what happens, my man. But yeah, I got a feeling that's not what's going to happen. You know, of course, you know my mom's whole take on this is, oh, let's all support each other, peace and love. Now, I'm not saying I don't want her here. I mean, because I really don't care either way. The problem I have is the timing of delivery, the method of delivery, and etc. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Elizabeth's been wanting to do this for, you know what I mean? She didn't just decide this yesterday, which is when my mom found out. You know what I mean? And if she did, that sucks. You know what I mean? But I think it's pretty obvious what's going on here. This ain't my first rodeo, and it ain't gonna be my last either. You know what I mean? It's pretty obvious to me that you know she's been thinking about coming back for a while, and that's fine. You know, because she's been in Arizona, right? But here's the problem: she should have been talking with me more, or mom, or somebody, man. If she wants to come back here, that's fine. But I'm personally offended. I literally talked to her 5 days ago. Everything's fine. The kids are about to start school. Yabba dabba do. Howdy do. Balaboo. Après vous. Okay, see ya. That was it. That was the whole conversation. There wasn't no like, oh, I'm thinking about moving back. It's like, no, I literally talked to her like 6 days ago, 7 days ago. Facebook. She left like a laughing emoji or whatever, and it's just like, hey, hey, key. And she was talking like, oh, God's good, and this and that and the other, and like, oh, guess what God did for me? It was like, oh, well, that's great. Obviously, you don't need anything from us, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you can front. See, that's what we call fronting, Diego. Front. You're pretending everything's good, but when the landlord calls for the rent to be paid right now, you know what I mean? It's just like, ah. Oh, and the landlord says, hey, you ain't paid the past. When did COVID start? 32 weeks in a row. Yeah, I think it's time for me to call your check. Yikes. Yikes. Now, don't get me wrong, Diego. I feel bad for her. I feel incredibly bad. That's a lie. I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for the kids. You know, because that's it's funny. Before she was back down here during Christmas, right? And you know what their grandpa said down the street? He was just like, "Hey, I noticed you're going through a lot. I'll take them. Till you get back on your feet." It's crazy, huh, Diego? You know what she was like? He's my kid. Ain't nobody taking my kids away. You trying to be like Digimon? Or I'm just like, oh my god. I literally thought to myself, are you not listening to a thing this man just said? He literally offered to. He wasn't saying take him. He said to the school year's done. It's 5 months. It's not that long. And honestly, it was a good idea. Again, I'm not sure if he said it this Christmas. My memory's a little scrambly. Either said it this Christmas, right before she left, halfway, because she came like right after she left. She doubled back 2 months later and was just like, "Oh man, this is horrible. It's the desert. It sucks." And we're all just like, "Well, duh," We tried to tell you, but yeah, she's had like several opportunities to put the kids either here, or with grandpa down the street, or other places. I mean, for a minute, Marshall was doing well. He had 3 jobs, and he was just like, "Hey, they're mine. Why don't I take them for the rest of the semester?" It's just like, well, if he's saying that, he's offering to pay all the money. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's all I need to explain. He's offering to pony up the money. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess for Elizabeth, maybe it's more of a control thing, but also all of the offers I'm hearing could have been like rumors, but I don't know. I think about half of them are true. Because again, I wasn't there for the offer. Number one, number two, I don't care about what the offer was. It's just the minute I find out, I'm like, you know, she should have jumped on that. I'm sorry, the Christmas thing, I 100% believe the Christmas thing is real. Like, she should have left them here during Christmas because she had a nice family chat with the rest of the sisters about, of course, I'm sure they were dogging her. You're a no good mom. Christmas Eve, bro. It's the way this family works. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, fun, and, we all love each other. And, but you get enough alcohol and we're all going to start insulting each other. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of time. I'm sure they said some things to her about her parenting. So, yeah. Long story short, yeah, she's coming back here, bro. And school starts Not this week, next week. So it's just like, and it's funny. Like I had a nice long talk with mom last night. I was like, well, "When's she coming?" I don't know. I was just like, "Oh, she could walk in the door right now, literally, right now, Diego. She could pull up the car, and that's it, bro." Yeah. So this affects you too. So I'm kind of glad you're here. But yeah, you might not be able to come over no more. And that's not me saying that. That's not mom saying that. That's the new guest saying that. I don't want this, and this around my kids. Like, okay, it sucks. I've got nice stuff here. We like to play Halo. It really sucks, man. But that's not me saying that. That's, obviously, I'm in the situation I'm in. I'm not in charge of anything right now. And even if I was in charge, I don't have a say. This technically isn't my house. These two rooms are very nice. I appreciate them, but at the end of the day, this ain't my house. This is Mama's house. Everybody knows that. I mean, Mama makes the rules. So honestly, if Mama ever was mean or like drunk one night and told me, "Hey, get out," I'd literally be like, "Oh, okay." I'd gather all my cash and I'd get out, and no big deal. But yeah, yeah. Long story short, party crashers, bro. Party crashers. And you see how it's nice and quiet in here? It's about to get real fucking loud in here. Real loud.
Don't get started on the long nights, if you know what I mean.
Long nights. Why would there be long nights? They got to wake up for school, bro. They better be going to bed at 10 o'clock.
You think they go,
They got to wake up at 6, shower, walk down there. I mean, the bus still catches at the same place. They got to walk and shower and get themselves to school. I ain't taking nobody to school. What do you mean late nights? Okay, if they're late nighting, their grades are flunking. Just to let you know, because one of them is going to Northside. I don't know if you know that, but one of them is old enough to go to Northside. So, you know, yeah. Let me put it this way: there shouldn't be any late nights, unless there's a football game. Okay, that's the one exception in this house. There's a football game, you get to have a small after party till midnight. Midnight's the cutoff line. That was the rules when we was growing up. But Mom, she works a different schedule now. I got a feeling the party will be done 8 o'clock that night. Every night. Yeah. Yeah, so long story short, man, I'm kind of scared. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the whole situation. And I'll be quite frankly, I feel bad for her. That sucks. You know, she couldn't find a job out there, and this and that and the other. Oh, also her. What do you think the real reason she's coming back here is? Because it ain't the one she's telling me and Mom. I already done figured out the real reason. What do you think it is? I give you one hint. It's the same real reason for a lot of us. It's crazy. It's the same real reason my YouTube channel, I go on breaks, like long breaks. So on my YouTube channel, right? The only reason I ever go on like a 2 month break, a 3 month break, a year and a half break, there's only one reason. It's a pretty obvious reason. Go ahead and guess. You got 3 guesses.
money,
Hmm?
the money.
Money. Oh, like I'm getting more money from work? Oh, yeah, I guess that's a true reason. Yeah. Oh, you mean I'm not getting money from YouTube? I mean, no, I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh anyway, so I might as well record. I don't care if you. This is like a retirement plan, bro. Like by the time I'm 70, I'm sure I'll have 2,000 subscribers or whatever the requirement is. YouTube's a retirement plan. No, don't quit your day job. I never ever plan on making money from YouTube ever, or Twitch, or anything. The only way I plan on getting money is going out there, fill out the form, Wendy's or whatever. I would like a job. I wear this shirt. Hey, can I work here? Here's what I can do. Okay, you're hired. And that's my money. I just had an interview today, by the way. Went pretty good. So money, yeah, you're mostly right though. All right, you got 2 more guesses.
Your mental health.
Nah, okay, you're kind of right there. But
Let's give up on the third one.
so the only reason I've ever taken a break from YouTube, it's not my mental health, because when I'm on YouTube, this is kind of like a video diary, and every episode I record, like sometimes I'll look back and I'll be like, oh, that's what I was thinking, because I'm literally blah 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 blah. I can see like, oh, this is what I'm thinking today, or I can tell in a video like, oh, I'm feeling depressed today, because you see my volume is right here right now, but when I'm depressed, I'll be like, oh, hey guys, how's it going? I'm 14 here. Oh, I just woke up. You see how low my voice is? I'll lie in the video. I'm like, hey guys, I just woke up and yeah, I could use some coffee. You see what I mean? I mean, technically, I'm depressed. Yeah, okay. So there's that. I mean, but no, the true reason I've ever taken like a year-long break from YouTube, a year long, or like a 3-month long, I got a new girl. I mean, that's the obvious, because like how many girls, out of all the girls I date, how many of them do you think I told them, oh yeah, hey baby, I got a YouTube channel. We play Yu-Gi-Oh games on there. That's hot, right? What kind of sense does that make, bro? Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Dino's fucking cracking up here, bro. Yeah, like, that makes 0 sense. That's like chick repellent. I don't know. I've never been in a relationship with a chick who's into anime. Never. Okay, I mean, they exist. I don't know. Maybe they don't find me attractive. Isn't that weird? I mean, I guess that's weird, but yeah, chicks who like anime don't find me attractive? I guess. I don't know. But well, because like, yeah, because like I've asked chicks from like work or etc. Like, oh, you're into anime? Oh, hey, you want to go out? Ooh, I'm kind of talking to this guy. It's like, oh, okay, so you just want to be anime friends only. You see what I mean? Yeah, bro. Like every anime girl, every anime loving girl that I meet in this town. Maybe it's just this town. Maybe I need to go to Alma and ask if there's any anime loving girls there, or cross the border, or to Texas. Yeah, Texas doesn't sound too bad, but like maybe it's just here. You know what I mean? This town, this exact town. And also, I do have a reputation. Could be that a bad one. I have a pretty bad reputation. So it could also just be proximity bias. I don't know. It could be anything. Heck, I don't know. Maybe I just asked at the wrong time. But came all over too strong. Could be that too. But yeah, I don't know. That's just the way it works for me, bro. Every like anime girl, every girl that loves it loves. Oh, I love anime. It's like, okay, In fact, like every girl that I know that loves Yu-Gi-Oh in this town, oh no, they ain't dating me. Uh-uh. All they want is like, see, you got to realize when someone's trying to use you, because like I've had discussions where like, you know, they want to see this, or like they love Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's just like, oh yeah, let me see this, and this, and then once, like for example, this isn't true. Let's say this is a $50 card. They know you like Yu-Gi-Oh. You know they like Yu-Gi-Oh. They're like, hey, mind do me a favor? Let me get that $50 card for 35. Oh, really? You want me to do you a favor? Okay. Okay. And then she'll be like, well, no, let me get it for 25. Like, oh. So you see, some people just try to use you, you know. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like, I don't know about that. That's not cool, man. Because some people will just try to use you for, uh, you know, some girls that do love anime. Now, not every one of them is like, oh, they're out to get you. They're out to get Josh. They're out to get you, Joshy. No. Some of them are literally just like, hey, can I build a deck? And then you let my friend build a deck? And we all hang out this weekend? Sure. That I don't mind. You know. But yeah, they're trying to, oh, and here's my favorite. Well, if you really love me, you'll give me some cards. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they want you to give you, that. Let's say this is a $300 card. If you really love me, you'll just give me that card, and you'll give me one every week. It's just like, no. I worked hard for all the packs, cards, and everything you see here. So yeah, just because we're friends doesn't mean you get a discount. Now, like a $10 discount, I don't know. If you've been friends for 10 years, or you've been friends for like 3 years, okay, three's the entry. You've been friends for 3 years, okay, I'll cut you a $10 discount. We just became friends. See, this is the person I'm talking about. We're friends. I've only been working at this place for like, let's say, for example, a month. Oh, we're friends. We're friends, Josh. We're friends. Are we friends? No. I never become best friends with somebody in a month. The concept's ridiculous. Ridiculous, Diego. Ridiculous. Now, you're a different person. I don't know how quick you find best friends, but these people out here, bro. Woo, I tell you, scary people. Scary people. In the real world. Because, like, listen, bro. No, don't get me wrong. I understand we gotta work together. I trust you to, fry the burger, and I greet the customer at the counter. Hello, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? I'll do my part. I trust you to do your part. I mean, honestly, I don't care. I'm there to work the front counter and go home. That's it. We're not friends. We're, in the same vicinity. That doesn't make us friends. You know what I mean, Dick? It was just like, yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
So James wanted to go to Elm.
Oh yeah, I should probably. It's like 109. I should probably text this guy. How's this? You up? Question mark. Winky emoji. There we go. You see? But yeah, my sister's coming back. She's gonna live in the house. Again, I guess technically this news isn't, real until she shows up at the door. You know. There's like a 1% chance that
She doesn't.
a miracle happens. And so there's that. Also, she could be bluffing. Sometimes some of my sisters will say like, "Oh, hey, we're coming to do," because they just want to see what reaction Josh is going to do. But according to Mom, they had a pretty serious phone conversation. So I don't think this is just like a, we're going to mess with Mom kind of thing. But yeah, just figured I'd let you know. And of course, I let my YouTube channel already know. So, but yeah, long story short, my streaming schedule is fundamentally changed. I almost just said a different word. My uploading schedule is changed. My everything, my peace of mind, my good attitude while recording videos. If you guys are a fan of Salt on YouTube, you might get some salty videos. So congratulations. If you like to see gamers get slightly agitated, this is the best news you've heard in 4 years. But yeah, that little peaceful sound you hear around this house, yeah, ain't gonna be quiet no more, bro. It's gonna sound like your house, basically. Because just like, I saw the eyes roll in your head. You're just like, I mean, no offense. I mean, but see, here's the difference. Like mentally, it doesn't affect you because it's the same. But like, you can tell me, I'm just like, shoot,
You're not gonna be sleeping well. Because of the long nights, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we'll see. I might sleep like a baby. I don't know. Who knows?
No, we
Yeah. Well, long story short, I won't just be able to run the house by myself either. I mean, don't get me wrong. There'll be times when everyone's gone and I can, do whatever it is I want to do. It's just there's gonna be no planning around those times. It's just gonna happen. You know what I mean? So, oh, and the other thing, anytime we game back here now with Halo, with NBA 2K, with anything, anytime we game back here, guess what? You know how I used to knock on my door back there? We're gonna have some knocks on that door. Oh, and here's the last thing. She's got a total of 4 people. Yeah, this might not be my room anymore. That's the biggest thing Mom and I talked about. It's just like, okay, you got to give up one of the rooms, buddy. It's either that one or this one. It's like, oh my. Well, obviously, if I'm thinking like logically, right, the air conditioner's in that room. I'd probably sleep better in that room. Well, let's say hypothetically, my sister gets that room. God, that'd be the worst placement ever. Okay, let's say my niece gets that room. That's still kind of bad. Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all. No, I don't know. She's kind of quiet. That might work. That might work if my niece, because she's the only girl. Wait, why wouldn't my niece and Elizabeth have the same room? Right? Best case scenario, the room situation. She puts the air mattresses in the front, right? You know what I mean? And good luck. She throws all three, in there in the front to sleep. And Elizabeth, we clean out, you know, either this room or that there, right by the bathroom. We cleaned out that room for my sister. In time. Obviously, in that room, we got so much stuff. There's no way we can clear it out. Even though we have a week's notice, we can't clear it out in time. That room the same way. We can't clear it out in time. There's just too much stuff. So here's the deal with Elizabeth. You want to crash here? Okay. Guess what you're doing? Yeah, we're gonna help you unpacking stuff. That's no problem. You're gonna help us clean out any of the rooms you want, your kids to be in. You just got recruited. You're gonna help us clear them out, or else you're not gonna be able to use them.
Or you can go across the street.
Bingo, buddy. Or you can go down to the Salvation Army, or you can hit the bricks, or you can go down street to Grandpa, who offered to take the kids. Suck it up and say, "Hey, I was wrong, Grandpa. You mind taking these kids now?" And you know what he's gonna say? No.
Hell no.
It's a bad time. When I was offering to take them, it was a good time. Now's a bad time. Sorry, kid. That's literally what he's gonna say. But yeah. Yep. Crazy stuff, man. And like ever since she left me that note, like I haven't slept 1 second. I mean, I'll be okay. Obviously, I'm a grown man. I've been through much worse, and I'm probably just kind of worrying. I'm just thinking in my head like some of the worst things that can happen. So, yeah. And the biggest problem for me, as far as the nephews and nieces go, obviously they don't respect me at all, and they don't respect my authority. That's a bit of a problem. Who knows? Maybe she's taught them different. I doubt it. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
I doubt it. So that means like every simple little thing, it's gonna be like pulling out a tooth. Hey, can you go pick that up? You ain't my daddy. Oh my God, like you little. I will call your mom on the phone right now. Don't make me call your mom. Exactly. Man, some of these, man, they got one time. Ooh, let me quit.
I just hope they don't piss you off on the day that you've already been pissed.
Thank you. See. And then
get the belt, and then
yeah. Well, and then if I'm already, pissed, and there's a chance that sometimes when I get really pissed, as you know, like I'll stop taking my medication because it's just like you're so, you know what I mean? It's just like you're so pissed, you don't even think about it. Yeah, and then like you said, they
piss you off even more.
Yeah, bro.
It's just not gonna be a good day.
This is what James sent. Wow. I don't think we're going swimming, bro. Oh my God, you broke my phone. Now I'm even more pissed than I was. Oh, that was your phone you dropped. But yeah, I don't think we're going swimming today, bro. He was like, I was taking a nap. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
He's with his new girlfriend, and they're hugging together. Yeah.
They're napping.
Whatever.
I was coming up here watching Netflix.
Paradise is over, man. That's it.
As the demon, when bitch,
Huh?
as the bitch.
Oh. No, the news floored her. Like, yeah.
She won't come out her room.
Hmm?
She won't come out her room.
Oh.
She's not there.
You didn't read the other note?
There's another. Told you I can't read.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
It's over there on the fridge.
Is it this one?
Nope. It's over there.
This one?
Yeah.
So how was your trip?
Huh?
How was your trip?
My trip.
To Little Rock?
You saying I'm high?
No,
Trip?
your trip to Little Rock.
Oh. Oh, with your dad. Right, yeah. Kind of normal.
I thought it would have been boring.
Huh?
I thought it would have been boring.
No, I like just riding, kind of looking around, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't bored at all. I mean, I brought like a bunch of things to do in my backpack. Like I brought my DS, my headphones. I brought stuff to draw with. Like if I was bored, I actually would have pulled some stuff out of my backpack because I brought cards. Yeah, I brought like a binder too and some cards to organize. Basically, all these cards need to go in a binder, and it's right back there actually because I bought a new binder. So yeah, and sleeves, and then yeah, I didn't even no, I didn't even do that, bro. So yeah, I mean, your dad and I didn't like we didn't have like a constant conversation, you know, and we didn't really have like a important conversation either. We weren't just all like, yeah, man, let me tell you about this. This is what happens in life. Life is like a game. You have to play it to win. No, we didn't. We didn't have like any serious conversation like that. Um, it's just sometimes, yeah, you just notice like that's weird. Never seen that kind of car before, or like sometimes people would carry stuff. It's just like, hmm,
Do you say?
it's just something different, you know.
Do you say he understood you at least 50%?
What? Oh,
Did he understand you when you spoke English the first time or more than the first time?
I think he understood all of my English actually. Well, because I would speak the English and then I would say the whole thing in Spanish. Well, as best as I could. So I think he understood. That's the better question. Did he understand all of my Spanish? No, because I kind of mumble, and he probably understood 80% of my Spanish. That's good enough. I mean, if he wanted a follow up question, he could have been like, "Okay, you know what? Who? Quién?
Yeah.
Okay, quién? Quién? Hey, quién? But yeah. Anyway, man, I don't even feel like playing Halo. Today sucks.
So it's so damn boring.
Yep. And James doesn't even want to go swim. Son of
And he's
a
the
bitch.
one who brought that shit up.
Thank you. And like now's the perfect time to go. It's hot. It's 92 degrees.
Shit.
It's boring as shit. But this guy's he's napping. See what I mean, man? Like, cause I even told you when he first start talking about his because the first week he got his girlfriend, he was just like, "Oh, hey, you mind paying for one extra?" And I was just like, "Oh boy, here we go, Diego." You remember I told you because I told you like when he first texted me, I was like, "Uh oh." You remember what I said? You remember? Because I was like, James gonna stop hanging out with us on weekends. You remember I said that? I was just like, yeah, I was like, maybe not right away, but slowly, just kind of, yeah. Hey, I just explained it to my YouTube. I do the same thing to my YouTube channel, like all my devoted followers, all my gracious donators and supporters. It's just like, yeah, I got a girlfriend. Hey, full tilt, man. I'm putting everything I have in that relationship. I'm spending as much time up with her and her kids, or most people I date my age have kids, so you know
That's a
I'm
question.
spending as much time at her place as possible. So
I got a question. Would you ever become a stepdad? With the rude child that will talk back to you?
oh, I already have, yeah. With Mariah, yeah, I've already talked to you about Mariah. I mean, I kind of already have, bro. And like, I mean, yeah, she had her three, but the oldest one never really, uh,
Talk back?
well, like you said, rude. I mean, I wouldn't even say he's rude. It's just, um,
He doesn't like seeing bad.
no, how do I explain this the right way? I mean, because he's 9, so he's old enough.
To understand what's going on.
It's not even rude. I mean,
Patient.
no. And it's not even disrespect. I mean, because it's half and half disrespect. Because, like, okay, some things, when Mariah wasn't there, she's at work. Some things, and I'm watching yeah, anyway. Uh, some things I would tell him to do, and that's pretty easy. He just does it, and it's fine. Yes, it's weird. That's what it is. So he likes showing off for mom. Her oldest one, he's only rude to me the minute Mariah walks in the door from the gas station over there. Then, yeah, he likes showing off for mom because then he starts to being like, exactly. He likes showing off for mom. Then he starts to, yeah, pretty weird, right? But like the whole time I'm watching him with just me, and he's good. The girls are good. No problems. The minute she walks in the door, you know, it's like a switch flipped,
Yeah.
and he starts, insulting me, and I don't know, it's just weird. No, 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 like I realize 70% of it is joking. He's just kind of playing a game, ha 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 ha. Mariah's playing the game with him, but at some point, it's not just all like, let's make some fat ass jokes. No, at some point, it's just like, okay, and I brought this up with Mariah, several times during our relationship. I'm just like, hey, Rye. That's why I would call her Rye, as in, I'm too lazy to say Mariah. That's 3 syllables. Like, hey, Rye. All right. Here's the thing. I don't mind being called a fat ass, and I I like the motivation. I'm working on it. But here's the deal. Well, I explained this to her the first time it happened, and I'm glad I said just like this, Diego. I said, if you're not putting your son in timeout or taking his phone away or making him do extra dishes, by allowing him to call me fat ass, and I understand we're all laughing, it's good times, we love each other, ha ha ha, family's good. By even allowing him to say the words, okay, let's say he enrolls in that junior high school next year, sees a sees anybody, a teacher, you know, who's new to the school. Maybe it's a male teacher, maybe it's female. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Maybe it's a principal. And the principal's put on a little summer weight. And he says to the principal, "Hey, fat ass." You see what I mean? Like, that's exactly how I explained it to Mariah. And she's like, huh. I was like, yeah, you might want to explain to him the difference between play, you know, here. There are only certain things you can say here. And, you know, real life. And I was like, and even if you only keep it here, you're still letting him constantly say, you know, fat ass, fat ass, fat ass, fat ass, fat ass. I mean, at some point, it's just going to slip out. You know, you're going to be in the middle of a normal conversation at, you know, school, work. I said, this could even happen 20 years from now. You're in a normal conversation with your boss, you know, and it just slips out. Just like, why don't you pay me more? Fat ass. You see what I mean? You see how, like, mumbled it? And it's just like, and your boss is just like, excuse me? You're just like, oh, I can't believe I said that. Well, it's just because you said fat ass like 20 million times as a kid, and it just literally, it just slept out. And I said this whole conversation to Mariah, and she was just like, "You mad, fat ass?" You know, nah, she has a good sense of humor, but once she sobered up and we got to the next day, I made sure to bring it back up during the, you know, morning cereal and breakfast. And I was just like, hey, I was kind of being semi serious about, you know. And she's like, oh, you mad, fat ass? I was just like, at that point, I pointed to the ceiling. I was just like, you're testing me, big guy. You know, just pointing to God, you know. But yeah, I mean, I tried to explain that, you know, 70 million times during our year and 6 months relationship. And I don't think it ever really got changed or addressed. You know, and I don't mind, you know, if you're telling me that in a joking way, like, oh, we love you, fat ass. You know, you see, it's kind of like it doesn't matter. But it kind of does, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. But yeah. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't feel like doing nothing today. I don't know. Maybe we should play Pokemon. You know, it's a bad day when I want to play Pokemon. Normally, I don't want to. Anyway, I think that's the end of my live stream. Yeah, sorry guys. That's basically the updates. Yeah, we're gonna have cuatro más personas. We're gonna have 4 more people in the house at all times. So, is this goodbye? Hell, it could be. She could drive up right now. You know what I mean, Diego? But yeah, this is serious news. This has been a channel update. I want to thank you all for joining me. Or if you watch the live stream in the future, oh boy, if there's any live stream you want to watch, it's probably this one. This one's got the most important news on it. But yeah, thanks YouTube and for the Twitch and Facebook Live audience. That's going to be it for now. I got to hang out with Diego. So yeah, see you guys. And have a good day. Oh, whoops. He looked up. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm on stream." He's like, "Oh shit, yeah." Smile, you're on candid camera, bitch. Didn't see that coming, did you? I almost never do that. I'm having such a horrible day. Yeah, I actually got you on candid camera. No, Now, what you want to do though, bro?
I don't know.
Maybe we should catch the bus to the mall. Like seriously, I mean, because James, like, if he's, napping, sir. No, seriously, we should like make our own and get something to eat, bro.
No way.
I don't know. Hell, even McDonald's sounds good.